The Adventurer's Guide to Alchemy is something we don't normally cover on the channel. It is a drink recipe book with a RPG flair to it. But stick around after the break and I'll tell you why I felt like I really want to bring this to the channel and why you might want to back it. So what exactly is this guide to alchemy for the adventurer? This is a book full of drink recipes. There's some mocktails and there are some cocktails. We have done some shorts making some of them and taste testing them. I'll include a link to that down below and I'll make a playlist and link it up here so you can kind of see what we did with those. So I will say the ones that we tried, they are, in our opinion, alcohol forward. But that is a good thing because then that means they are not taking steps to hide the liquor being like overly sweet or overly fruity or anything. They really want to showcase the liquor. And then the great thing about drinks is that you can kind of tweak them a little bit. Like if you make it and you're like, you know what, I want this a little sweeter, you can easily do it. But these are very good recipes that really try and balance the flavor for what they're trying to do. And the same thing, not just with the cocktails, but the mocktails. They aren't just, well, we just took the alcohol out of one of our cocktails and renamed it. No, they still try to come up with new recipes for those that are specific to that to really balance the flavors and get you that whole mixed drink feel without the alcohol. So the fact that the mocktails didn't feel like an afterthought of, well, we need to make some, so let's just take the alcohol out and call it basically a virgin critical hit or a virgin beholder's gaze or whatever. They've actually, made those recipes. The other thing that's cool is in the back, they kind of have notes. They have little possibly adventure ideas. They have kind of flavor text so it doesn't just feel like this bland everyday cocktail recipe book. They really do impart flavor and theme in here, especially with some of the ingredients and some of the drinks. There's mead in one of them, so you can really make it thematic to your campaign or to the adventure you want to do with it. The other thing we found cool is because of the different types of alcohols in here, and if you don't want to have like a fully stocked alcohol cabinet for it, you could possibly go out and buy like the little liquor bottles and then even make the quests where you have to go and grab those bottles to make this drink, so you can actually incorporate those as game elements as you're going through. Then once they get it, you all make it, and then everyone imbibes and so forth. And then, once you're done with those little bottles with those, you can make them for other things, for other adventures, putting stuff in and making like a cure light wounds or something to that effect, and then you could reutilize those. The other thing I will mention, kind of touching on the different alcohols, is these recipes use a wide variety of things. You are going to have your base 5 spirits in one of your base 5 spirits in them, but they do utilize a lot of liqueurs, a lot of mixers. Like you're going to have like elderflower liquor. You're going to need to have blue curacao. You're going to need to have some of these other kind of mixers in there. So just let me know that you're not going to just need your basic bar liquors. You might need something a little bit more out there, a little bit more specialized, a little more variety. But the fact that they do utilize those in a few drinks make it where you're not necessarily buying this thing just for that one drink, which is nice. They do try and like kind of almost have like a cabinet of stuff and then see what they can make from that whole cabinet. It is just going to be a vast cabinet. And then one more thing, along with the taste and the variety, I do like that there are some there's some with lime sherbet, there's some with milk, then there's just some with juices, there's some with just liquor. So they do try and give you a variety of different types and not just focus on, like here's something strong with a touch of juice, or here's something strong with something a little lighter with just some lemon or lime in it. They do kind of give you like different, basically textures of drinks, different viscosities. They kind of tell you, how you do things, why you might want to do it, how you can do this better, why you are using a shaker as opposed to a spoon, various things like that. So it's a really good book to kind of flesh everything out for you as well. So that is the reason why I thought the Adventurer's Guide to Alchemy was good to bring to the channel, because I do enjoy mixed drinks. I do enjoy that element of seeing what can you create when you add all these different flavors together. Even flavors at some point you're kind of looking at them like, that doesn't make sense together. But then you put them together and you're like, wow, that actually does play off well on there. And they do have quite a few of those in here where it was ones where I'm looking at those ingredients like, that doesn't sound right. But then when you put them, you're like, oh, wow, yeah, they they really knew it. They knew this flavor is going to play off on this one. This one's going to kind of subtly influence this one and brighten it up even more. So you can tell that they did carefully craft these cocktail recipes. So again, if this is something that interests you, go ahead and head down below for the link to the campaign and go ahead and check it out. While you're down there, you can go ahead and also like, subscribe, comment, share, or ring the bell for the channel. Other ways you can help support us is with links down there too. Go ahead and join our Patreon, visit our Ko-fi, or you can hit the join button to get exclusive perks to our channel, such as videos early or videos that we only release to our members. Alrighty, so get mixing.